more and more it kind of seems that around the nation here, shops and welding classes are kind of getting pulled out of schools, mostly because of funding. There's been a couple of people that have contacted me and actually brought it up that their class is still going, but it barely has enough funding to do what it needs to do to be able to learn, to practice like it should be able to. And I understand that is kind of a hard thing, especially for a school's budget. I'm not 100% positive on where all the funding comes from for schools, but a welding class is very expensive. I mean, you get into just the gases. You got oxygen, acetylene, argon, 75-25, and then of course you got your welding rods, you've got your welding wire, then you got your tungstens for TIG rod or TIG rigs, all the cups, the collets, diffusers, all this stuff that you need for just TIG rigs. And then you've got to have the welding machines, then you got to have the electric to run the welding machines. Then you have to have the material to weld on, you know, the pipe or the plates or whatever it is. So it is a class that does get very expensive very quickly. The reason I wanted to bring this up today is maybe you guys have seen, been out there and kind of seen it for yourself, or have thought about this before and have come up with an idea, or maybe you can come up with an idea now on what would be a constructive and lucrative way for welding classes to maybe make a little side cash or have a little kind of a side hustle or something they could be building or doing inside of class to, one, be learning how to weld and fabricate, and two, it would be something they would be able to sell and, you know, make an income in a way to compensate them for learning. I don't know all the legalities of it, guys, so I'm not going to get into it. Maybe you can't legally build something in a school and sell it out of just a high school or something. I'm not sure, but there's got to be something. I know there's a way. If there's a will, there's a way. Got a lot of these welding schools out there. Most of the ones I've seen range from $14,000 to like $19,000 to go to these welding schools. So I know it takes a lot of money. But there's got to be a way where these kids that are coming up wanting to learn, these younger guys that want to learn, that they have the opportunity to do so without there being such a high, level of barrier, or a barrier for them to bust into, such an expensive barrier for them to bust into. There's got to be a way that they can learn without it coming out of their pockets, just kind of passing down knowledge. Kind of a lot like what I'm trying to do here, passing down knowledge and information for free so that it can just continue on and be taught to kids or guys that are coming up in the trade, that they didn't have to do, like going to these welding schools and spending thousands of dollars to learn a trade. There's got to be a way. I think there's a way somehow. I'm racking my brain to come up with ideas. Wanted to throw out to you guys because you've been very engaging, just super helpful. This is a community. I hope you don't get on here too much just expecting me to give you great words of wisdom. I greatly rely on you guys, and I know that if we all work together, we're going to make the welding community so much better. That's why I'm reaching out to you on this video. Throw anything you have, any ideas you have in the comments. Share this around. Let's see if we can come up with some good ideas that would be very helpful for these guys that want to learn, but it also could help have kind of income to recompensate the class for what they're doing and what they're consuming in learning. All right, you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.